Chapter 1: The Return. Setting: Rosedock Parish, Louisiana. The edge of the bayou. Late afternoon. Camille Devereaux hadn't been back to Louisiana in 21 years. But the air still smelled the same, heavy, green, and old. Like the world hadn't moved on since the day she left. Her boots sank slightly in the mossy gravel as she stepped out of the dusty black sedan. A thick wall of cypress trees loomed beyond the small rusted sign that read, St. Lavo Pop, 187. The last town before the road ran out. Beyond this was swamp and stories. The car's engine died with the final rattle, leaving only the drone of cicadas and the far-off croak of bullfrogs. Camille adjusted her satchel, feeling the familiar weight of her field journal, her grandmother's silver grease pouch, and the small cold vial of black river water she'd collected at the last crossroads. It shimmered faintly in the fading light. Just a precaution. The locals had warned her, some directly, others just with a narrowing of the eyes and a quiet mutter. That place ain't been right since the sugar burned. Don't go stirring up the dead, Sherry. Papa Thibodeau don't like to be disturbed. Camille didn't believe in ghosts, not really. But she did believe in people, and people made ghosts real. She pulled out the yellowed letter one more time. The envelope was sealed in wax, marked with a crude symbol, a spiral inside a handprint. Her grandmother's handwriting was unmistakable, sharp and looping. Camille, when I pass, return to the family place. You must speak to Marcel Thibodeau before All Souls Eve. Bring the pouch, bring your voice. The root is breaking. More. Her grandmother had been dead 3 weeks. The lawyer who handled her estate gave her a key, a map, and nothing else. Camille didn't even remember Momo, that were just flashes, her warm hands weaving herbs into charms. The strange altar in the kitchen, the stories whispered at bedtime in French Creole, about spirits in the trees and snakes that remembered faces. She thought she'd left all that behind. She became a scholar, a realist, an observer. But something had been scratching at her ribs ever since the funeral. A tension in her spine like a bowstring drawn too tight. A humming in her dreams. The wind stirred the moss hanging from the cypress branches. And for a moment, she thought she heard her name whispered on the breeze. Camille. She froze, turned. No one. Just the road dissolving into dirt and shadow. Get a grip, she muttered. She hoisted her satchel and walked forward. The road curved with the bayou, narrowing until she reached the edge of St. Lavo. If New Orleans was old, this place was ancient. The houses sagged on their stilts like tired old bones. Brightly painted shutters peeled on the ivy and neglect. Charms hung in windows, dried snakeskins, painted bottles, hanging jars filled with black salt and feathers. Every porch had at least one candle burning.